Hey, Minecrafters, guess what? It's Kimise, and I'm back for, another episode of Kimisecraft. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm excited. We are back here at the build we started last week, which is our museum build, and I'm super stoked about what we can get done today. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I am so excited about it. So we take a look at there, we got this really grand place. Now, every museum, or should I say every old museum, should have a downstairs basement type thing. And so that's why we have all this dug out. We also have it set up so that we can have some secret passageways into our sewer system. Because why would we not, right? Why would we not do something awesome like that? And so then we'll have all these great shelves and these places where we have stuff is. I might even go down another layer. Haven't decided yet. I do want this deep enough so it feels like a full-on basement. So there we go. Now, we'll then have what we call a shipping and receiving section. Because if it's a museum, what are they going to do? Well, they're going to be sending stuff out and going to be taking stuff in exhibit-wise and everything. And so this first floor, we're probably going to have a nice big garage door here, maybe another garage door here, maybe a third garage door like right over here, and so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set that up so that we can have kind of like a dock area. In fact, we might even make it a little bit sloped inward, that way the trucks can line up. I don't know, haven't decided yet, but definitely that. Very cool. I think that's going to be great. Now, we're going to have two ways to get up to the main entrance. So we're probably going to have a staircase here. And we'll probably have like a side service door right down here. So I'll have a staircase going up here. And then I'm thinking as well, all the way over here, we'll go past the tunnel, which is awesome. Go past the tunnel. Right. Huh. We need to like work this out. Okay. And then we'll have right up here another nice staircase, which will kind of maybe wind up here into a courtyard area with fountains and stuff. And then because we have the castle, which is right here, which is going to be pretty awesome. Okay, which is Whoops's project right now, and I think this will just kind of like connect it all together. I'm not sure what Whoops is going to put here. He definitely has some plans. Check out all of the fantastic wool that's set up, and then he has that really nice classic house right over there, which is pretty cool. Okay, so that is the plans for that. Yeah. Oh, bow. And the museum's going to have at least 2 floors. We might even add a 3rd floor into it. So this might actually get a little bit higher. Not sure yet, but I do want to make it really grand with a big entrance right here with a courtyard area, right? And then this is going to be sitting right over this wonderful area, this Rockefeller Center, as the Great Orange Face has named it. Right over there with windows and stuff, and I'm just so excited. Looks like we've got some trouble brewing, just in case. Okay, so this is going to be really sweet, and then we'll make this big garden area right here, which will give us an entrance to the old castle here, and I think that will look really sharp. And then we got to kind of decide what to do over there on that side. And I'm not sure if I'm Orange or Whoops have an idea, but I'm pretty cool with it. And of course, if you want to come and help build, you have some ideas for some really grand places here, you can join the Patreon or join the YouTube membership, and that gets you access to play with us on the server. And we would love to have everybody. We've got plenty of room. The server is getting ready to go through another big expansion. Yeah, well, those guys can stay over there because we have just gotten a new update from Mojang, and I believe I'll be updating the server here pretty soon. And there's lots of awesome things coming. So if you guys want to join the server and do some building with us, we would love to have you guys along for the ride. Okay, guys, so that's all I'm going to do for an update right now. We're going to go ahead and get to work. I'd love to get the frame and the outside of the building up. I've going some ideas for it. I'm still putting together my final set of blocks together, but I'm stoked about what it's going to look like. So, guys, Kimise, I'm going to see you in just a bit. Hey guys, Kimise, I'm back, and I've been like working really hard. Building big buildings takes some time, but I'm really starting to like it. I decided to go with the regular stone bricks and the bricks and the red bricks slash what do you call that stuff? Oh my goodness, granite look, and I'm really digging it. Now, I've really only had a chance to frame stuff up. I'm really trying to do like a double layered type of wall, and I think this is starting to look pretty good. So let me kind of give you a quick tour of what's going on. So down here, we have the garage. I think the garage turned out good. We went and used some black stone for the flooring. I went ahead and put all these lanterns up just to keep stuff up. This is going to be the freight elevator, guys. So we're going to have this freight elevator being able to go all the way up to the top floor from right there. If we pop down here, we've got the basement level all ready to go. So we'll be able to put shelving down there. Of course, the freight elevator will come down there. And I still got the passages. You know, we should probably put some sort of lighting down here at some point. Okay. Passages to the sewers, and I want to turn these into like a secret passage with a button so you can like climb, boom, 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 and you are in the sewer. So that's going to be what the goal is for that. So I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be pretty sharp. Okay, and we've got to create some staircases because you can't use elevators for everything, right? There'll be like a side entrance somewhere around here, and we've got to create a back stairs entrance. I'll take us up into the building. Ooh, I've got to fill that in too. That's okay. That's okay. So we've got all that going on, which I think is starting to look pretty good. Then let's just go around over this way. These garage doors I think will look really nice once we have them up and everything. And then you've got the tunnel, which goes underneath the museum and will take us to Rockefeller Center. Or maybe we'll call it Orangey Facey Center or something like that, or Orange Center. Maybe. I don't know. Throw an idea in the comment, guy. I'd love to hear from you. I'm thinking we might go ahead and follow kind of the brick granite thing here and just kind of have this match the rest of the build. I think that'd look pretty sharp. There's lots of things we can still do with that. Maybe add some copper in too. And then we were able to kind of work out a kind of like a entrance. I still think it's not perfect, but I think it looks really, really good. The variations of the bricks and the granite, everything looks really good, and the stone looks around. Where I want to put some rooftop interest. Like I was like at downtown Fort Worth just the other day, and we were really looking around at the buildings and stuff there, and I thought there was some really neat interest in a lot of the buildings, some of the old architecture. I'd like to do something interesting like that. These are both going to be big double doors, so I think those are going to look really good once we get those going in. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to fill in this area. And I went ahead and I'm going to have these big windows here, and the reason why is because I started building a big skeleton here. Not perfect, not super good, but hey, it's a start, right? So we'll probably add and mess with the skeleton some more, and boy, that did not work out as well. Let's zip back over here. But I wanted everybody to be able to walk by, like if you're down here checking things out, and I was like, oh wow, that looks like a big skeleton in the museum. We should check it out. So we're going to totally windowify this big entrance area. Okay, and what I'm thinking is I'd like to have a staircase that goes up this way, okay, and winds up and goes up to the top floor. Now, since we only have like 2 floors here, that's really all the staircases we really need, except for maybe a staircase that'll go downstairs somewhere. Maybe we'll just keep that on the outside. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, because we're going to have another staircase, because this is going to be like the main floor exhibits, and we'll have an exhibit floor up there. And if we have a big rotunda staircase out there, I think that will look really, really, really sharp. And have like a balcony area that goes across like there. Those are going to be skylights up there that are on either side of that right there. And then we got up here, boop, boom, boom, ouch. And then we have this floor up here, which will be up for a lot of really awesome looking exhibits. We'll make ourselves a balcony here so you can just look outside. And I'm thinking the views will be really nice. I'm thinking we want to have a nice big skylight area over the center. Or I was even thinking about possibly adding another floor to this. Let me know down in the comments if you think adding another floor would be a really good idea. I think there's great possibilities up here. Now, I've got to figure out what to put in this wall. I'm thinking definitely windows, like we got going on over here, but over here we'll probably not have one just because of the freight elevator right there. And probably as well, maybe not for the row below. Yeah, we'll probably just do straight up walls across this. Whoa, oh my goodness. And I should start eating stuff. Let's get out of here because he had armor. Yeah. But that's kind of where we're at, guys, and I think it's looking pretty sharp. I am super stoked about it. For instance, you know, let's see here. Yeah, that could looking good. But anyways, that's all the time I have. So next episode, oops, he found me. Next episode, guys, what we're going to be doing is hopefully finishing the walls, get the roof done, get that skeleton looking good, start getting the details on the outside of the walls, and then maybe we can get to the point where we're doing exhibits in. But I really am digging. Ooh, that's a great shot with the moon there, guys. Yeah. Let's see if we can't get a good picture there with the moons. Oh, man.